Hey guys, it is finally time. The DJ Mag Top 100 DJs of 2023 has finally been released. I'm so excited to react to the DJ Mag Top 100 DJs of the year. Although I don't take this Top 100 list too seriously, I know a lot of people don't care about this list. They think it's a joke. I think it's definitely a big popularity contest. I can see how it can be kind of rigged, but just to let you guys know, I'm going into this just for fun. This is all for fun, just to see who ends up winning. I don't take it too seriously. So my number one pick was Martin Garrix. I really hope he wins this year. This is who I voted for. Okay, I've got my Martin Garrix shirt on for good luck. But I will put up a picture of who I voted for, and I was kind of basing it just off of DJing, not really producing. But with all that said, I think David Guetta will win this year. It was a really close call last year between Garrix and Guetta, but I think David Guetta is way more popular this year. David Guetta has been releasing consistently this year. He had tons and tons of hits, a lot of remakes too of popular songs like Blue, lots of remixes, and he's doing a ton of mainstream popular stuff. So I think that's what gets him a lot of the votes. Maybe he pays for the votes. I have no idea how he keeps getting number one. But I think because Martin Garrix was less active this year and didn't release as many songs, or at least not a lot of mainstream songs this year, I think he will get moved to number two. But let's see if I'm right. So I've got the list pulled up on my phone here. All right, starting off number 100 with Jay Hardway. All right. Not sure who number 99 is. I feel like a lot of people at the end of the list are like, I don't even know who these people are. I don't know how they make it to the list. I don't know how many fans they actually have that are voting. That's why I can kind of see how it's maybe kind of rigged in that way. And so far, the only person I've recognized was Jay Hardway. I mean, I guess it's cool to see some more female DJs on the list, although I don't really know who they are at all. Really, the only people I recognized from 100 to 90 were Jay Hardway and Morton, however you say it. I really have like no commentary because I'm still at the end of the list. I don't really know any of these people except for maybe 2 or 3 more female DJs, so that's good, I guess. Lee Twins, I feel like I've heard of them before. James Hype, not really a fan of anybody yet. Like, I'll definitely mention when I'm a big fan of somebody and I'm glad to see them on the list. Okay, 81, Lucas and Steve. There's definitely a few Lucas and Steve songs that I like. Thanks to my friend, he sent me a lot of their songs. Now I'm going into the 70s. Oh, Dioro. I actually saw Dioro live this year, which is crazy to say. I never thought I would ever say that. He was at the Chicago Heatwave Music Festival back in June. He was pretty good, so that's cool to see him here. Okay, wow, up 17 places to number 74 is a craze. He did Do It To It, as everybody knows. I think that's really cool. Like, that one song blew him up. I really love Do It To It. Oh, 68, Julian Jordan. Finally someone I'm a big fan of. But 68 is not too bad considering he's not super mainstream. He is on Stamped Records, Martin Garrix's label, obviously, so I think it's really cool that he is a part of the DJ Mag because I don't think any other artist on Stamp are on the list. So I think that's really cool to see some Stamped Records representation. Good job for him to be at 68. It's not a terrible number. 66, Mike Williams. I've listened to a lot more Mike Williams songs than I ever thought I would this year. My friend put me on Mike Williams, so that's cool to see him. Oh, and it's a re-entry too, so that's cool. 65, Deadmau5. I've seen Deadmau5 live once. Deadmau5 is kind of controversial, but I thought he was good live. There's a few Deadmau5 songs I like, but again, I'm trying to think of this just as DJing, not producing. So again, I'm not a huge fan, but I did see him live and I thought he was good live. So I guess 65 is a good place for him. Oh my gosh, up 29 places to 64 is Dub Dogs. Pretty sure they had a song on Stamped Records this year. Oh, Swedish House Mafia, up 14 places to 63. That's awesome because I did vote for them. So it's good knowing that my vote counted. I saw a lot of their live sets this year on YouTube and I thought they were so good. Now I'm going in the 50s. There are a couple names I do recognize, but so far not a whole lot that I'm a big fan of. Topic, who else did I see? Blaster Jacks. Rez, okay. Oh, Alesso! Up 12 places to number 52. That is actually awesome. He was definitely in my top 10. I watched a lot of his sets on YouTube this year and he's so good. I've definitely become a big Alesso fan this year. He put out a lot of singles that I was really interested in. Okay, number 50, Bose. They did a song with Zed, Make You Say with Maren Morris. That's pretty much all I know them from. Nervo, I know who they are. Oh, Zed! Did I vote for Zed? I don't think I did. And he's up 11 places to 47. That is awesome. Zed would also be in my top 10. I wish I could vote for 10 DJs. That would be so much easier. But yeah, I really like Zed. I haven't seen him live yet, but I would love to because I love his songs and I love his energy. He does really great live sets too, I've seen on YouTube. 44, the Chainsmokers, up 2 places. I think they're really good live performers. I am a big Chainsmokers fan, but I am really happy to see them this year on the list, and they did move up. I thought they were gonna move down. They did put out kind of an album this year, lots of new singles this year, but nothing super mind-blowing, nothing that was super popular either. So considering they didn't have like a major hit this year, that's pretty good for them to move up. I mean, they did have a lot of hits this year, but like nothing compared to the album they put out last year. DJ Snake, Hardwell, I think they both went up 6 places, really interesting. Not big fans of them, but I do like a few of their songs. Marshmello, not that I'm a big Marshmello fan, but he is very popular. Oh my gosh! This year's highest new entry at number 34 is Fred again. Oh my gosh, yes! Oh my goodness, I am so happy for him. I never thought I would ever become a big Fred again fan, but I have this year. The recent singles 10 and Adore You are so good, and he is so talented. I think he's one of the most talented DJs in the industry right now. I love watching his live sets on YouTube and watching him finger drum and perform live, do keys, like everything is live, like he's so in the zone, and it's so entertaining. And I love his style too, his genre, lots of house stuff, which I love. So that's why I voted for Fred again. I wasn't sure if he would even make it to the list. I hope that a lot of people would vote for him, and it looks like they did. To go from nothing to 34 is insane. I feel like next year he could go up even more. Carl Cox, cool. Nicky Romero. Ooh, Tiesto, so he's at 23 this year. I think I voted for him last year. I did see him live this year at the Heatwave Music Festival. He was one of the headliners. He was pretty good live. Oh, and he had an album out this year too. Lost Frequencies, 22, okay. All right, Oliver, Charlotte. Skrillex at 17! Oh my gosh, up 6 places to 17 is Skrillex. Let's go. I'm not surprised because Skrillex has been putting out so much new music this year. 2 albums, a bunch of singles, a new album coming soon. And of course he did a ton of live sets this year that went viral. His whole Coachella set with Fortet and Fred again, like those 3 are such an unstoppable force. So I really think Skrillex deserves to be at number 17, and I did vote for him this year, so I'm really glad to see him. He has some of my favorite performances from this year, again like the Coachella set, and anything he's done with Fred again or Fortet I love watching. I'm such a big Skrillex fan now. I never thought I would be, but this year I've definitely gotten back into Skrillex and I'm so happy. Cashmere, Rehab, Don Diablo. Calvin Harris, up 4 places. That's actually pretty good. I might have voted for him last year, but it's good to see he went up. Love Calvin Harris. Oh, and Miracle, duh. That's probably why he went up, because he had some really big major hits this year. Miracle, Desire. Alan Walker. I do like a few Alan Walker songs. Vintage Culture. I feel like now I'm recognizing almost everybody, so we're definitely getting into my style and my genre, like my favorite DJs. So now I'm going through the top 10. I don't know if I mentioned that. Steve Aoki, which is great to see. I did see Steve Aoki live and I love his performance live. He's such a great DJ. He has so much energy and he's so hype, and obviously the whole cake me thing. I saw him live last year at the Indy 500 and he was throwing cakes into the crowd. Even though I was in the front of the pit, I had barricade. I did not get caked. I wish I did. But yeah, so he's such a fun DJ. Okay, number 7, Afrojack. 6, Timmy Trumpet, up 2 places. Armin van Buuren. Oh my gosh, we're in the top 5 and my heart is racing. This is insane. I really don't know like what's gonna happen. Okay, number 4, Non-Mover, Alok. Or Alok. Sorry, I don't know how to say it. All right, number 3. Wait, what? No way. Number 3 is Martin Garrix? No! No! There's no how. Okay, I can kind of see how, but oh my gosh, I'm sad. He went from number 1 to number 3. Last year's winner is this year's number 3, Martin Garrix. That is sad. He went down 2 places from last year. Well, now I gotta see who's number 1 and 2. Number 2, obviously, Dimitri Vegas, like Mike, and number 1, David Guetta. Okay. Not gonna say I'm surprised about the top 2, but Martin Garrix at number 3, I was not even prepared to see him there. Like, I thought it was gonna be someone else, so that's why I was like, wait, Like, I for sure thought he would get number 2 at least, like at the worst, number 2. I don't know where they're getting their numbers from. I don't know where they're getting the votes from. There's so many like conspiracies and theories about that, which I don't want to get into, but oh my gosh, I am so sad. Well, in my heart, Martin Garrix is number 1 because the DJ Mag Top 100 is a big popularity contest. I feel like then David Guetta should have gotten number 1 because, again, David Guetta was way more popular this year than Martin Garrix in terms of releases and shows and things like that. Martin Garrix did not have really big mainstream hits this year. David Guetta did. But if we're talking about quality and creativity, I think Martin Garrix deserves number 1. David Guetta has been releasing like remakes of very old popular songs, which isn't really super creative, and the songs that Martin Garrix put out this year were all original. So I am sad for Martin Garrix, but I am really happy for Skrillex and Fred Again, especially Fred Again, considering he's a new entry, and some of my other favorite DJs, they did improve this year, so that is good to see. I'm really happy for them. I know so many people really hate the list, and I do agree with you guys, but I wanted to make this video for fun anyways, like I always do every year. In the comments, let me know your thoughts on the DJ Mag Top 100 DJs for 2023. I'm really interested to hear your thoughts on the list this year. Let me know the 5 DJs that you voted for. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!